Hello YouTube and welcome. It is a beautiful Sunday afternoon and I am riding, well I was riding, my lovely 2005 Yamaha R6 around in the Sterling, Herndon, Fairfax area, and I'm going to be doing a voice recording, taking you along for the ride. I've never done one of these before. Give you a little insight into my procedure here. I shot the video with no voice camera or anything. This is just the GoPro, so that's why you hear all this wind noise. Anyway, put it on the computer, did some editing, which is already complete, so you'll see that coming up pretty soon. And then watched over my footage a little bit, and now I'm recording a voice track. Yeah, here we go. And we're going to see some editing coming up. I'm going to stop at this light, and then we're going to proceed making a left turn on the Route 7 just to skip over all this nonsense here. Oh yeah. It was like 4 minutes gone right there. Sitting at those lights. So anyways, why am I making this video, right? Why am I voice recording over me riding a motorcycle today? Well, I made a car vlog yesterday, but I think this is a lot better. Even if it is kind of a boring ride, just around straight roads, on-ramps, and things like that. We're heading down Route 7 now, taking it easy. Just, you know, warming the bike up. That's pretty much what this whole ride is, you know, get on there, warm the bike up, warm the engine up, just, you know, have a little bit of a good time, but stay out of trouble. Don't try to corner too hard when it's, you know, 50 degrees outside, and there's sand and salt, and the roads are all gross. It's just a recipe for disaster. So I completely ducked the question, of course. Why am I making this video? Well, the answer is I moved. I'm not really Fairfax Station Moto anymore. I'm now Sterling Moto, because I live in Sterling. I think if you saw where I started, that's, yeah, relatively close to my house. I don't want to reveal exactly where I live on the internet, but, you know, I live in that area there, making the right up onto View Road or whatever that is. Penske truck. You don't want to get smushed into one of those. Oof. You gotta see the hesitation in my helmet there on the video. I lost one of the rings that fully secures the visor to the helmet. Can't find it. Couldn't find it to save my life even when I was moving. And yeah, that's gone, so the helmet kind of wiggles a little bit, and sometimes it takes a couple tries to lock it in place. So anyways, I keep ducking this. I'm Sterling Moto. I don't know if I can change my YouTube name. I haven't really tried, haven't looked into that. Might be an interesting thing to do. See, I'm riding my 2005 Yamaha R6, I already said that. This bike is just a whole lot of fun. Well, yeah, you know, to be honest, it's my backup bike. I mean, the R6 is my backup bike. It's got plenty of power, a lot of good noise, everything's nice about it, but it doesn't have that low-end torque. It's geared, you know, too long, and it's got a chain, and it's a little uncomfortable. But at the same time, I'm getting into some turns, you know, like this, being able to go, you know, around the longer left or something. The bike's a little more fun, but as you can see, I'm going at very reasonable speed. I think this is literally the first time I've gone around this turn in my life. Taking it nice and easy. Coming up on the 28 here. This is a great place to go fast, but at the same time the cops know about that. Just want to take it nice and easy and just, you know, have a good time. Do I let that guy go? I don't think I do. Eventually end up riding down near him again. So, you know, the Yamaha R6 I said is my backup bike, you know, ride here. What about my main bike? Well, that's, you know, the R1200 GS BMW. And that bad boy is, she's still in the shop. If you can believe it, it's been, I'm pretty sure it's been 6 weeks now. And that's just how long it takes, because the bike started leaking pretty severely from the front fork. So I took her in, and they confirmed, you know, front fork's leaking, and they suggested the Wilbur's brand shocks, which are made in Germany, custom made in Germany to specifications. So that was pretty cool. They asked some questions. What my weight is, how much solo riding I do, how much my luggage weighs, how much solo with luggage riding I do, how much my passenger weighs, and how much two-up riding I do, and then two-up riding with luggage. And with all that information, they, you know, custom tailor the shock to my specifications. It really, what can I say? I mean, from what the people down at Morton's BMW in Fredericksburg, the bike, hold on a second, I think there's a little bit of a road incident coming up here. We'll put that story on hold. Let's look at this white truck here for a second. Yep. I mean, he saw me at the last second, but I think a takeaway there was that I was ready for him. You know, I was on the left side of the lane, positioned properly. There was no one to my left. I was able to, you know, dodge that way. And I'm able to keep myself away from this car. I mean, that's the upshot, right? And that's what you always want to do as a motorcyclist. Keep yourself in a position that allows you to escape. Of course, you can't, on my bike, see what's coming up behind you. One thing I hate, I got no mirrors, like a chump. It's still better than RN stuff, I guess. Just cruising down 28. So anyways, Morton's BMW in Fredericksburg, they said the Wilbur shocks are a massive upgrade. They said, you know, it'll completely change the way I feel about the motorcycle. And it's honestly super exciting. The price, I don't know exactly what I'm going to end up paying all in all with the shocks installed for me, and the time in the shop and all that good stuff. But maybe $1,800 to $2,000 is what I would guess. So it's a little less, but you know, it is what it is. And hopefully I'll have a nice, reliable BMW for years to come. So 28, yeah, riding on this road isn't exactly my favorite thing in the world. You can see here, you got your airport traffic. This is Dulles Airport. At least going this direction south, 28, there's no left exits. If you're coming north on 28 through this area, there's the 267 Dulles Toll Road exit to the left, and the Waxpool Road a little further north where I am right now, to the left as well. So, yeah, it's something you really have to pay attention to as a motorcyclist. You might get people merging left and right to try and make their turns, and you gotta, you know, keep vigilant from both sides so you don't get sideswiped. There's Mr. Truck, you know, it was an honest mistake on his part. It's hard to see bikers. Like, you gotta understand that as a motorcyclist, you're hard to see. People might fucking miss you. Ah, yes, that's another topic I want to get onto. The cursing. I got the ability to fucking say whatever I want on this channel. Okay? Fuck YouTube, fuck their monetization system. It's all a bunch of bullshit to me because I'm not saying I'm above that, but in a sense I am, because I don't have the personality. I'm above it because I'm below it, in a sense. Like, I'm never gonna be the type of guy to garner a following, to make, you know, the kind of video that's gonna attract millions of views and get me paid real money. It's just not gonna happen. So with that in mind, these videos are not monetized. I have played some music on my channel, and if I ever play music, I will keep it so there's no, you know, voice or violence or anything that would cause my videos to not be monetized. And in that case, yeah, you might see a commercial because the music company, you know, takes over the monetization rights to my video. I've seen that. But it's personally hard for me to tell. I have YouTube Red because I subscribe to Google Play Music instead of Spotify. Anyways, I can fucking say whatever I want. I can promise you this, you know, my channel will not be monetized. I do not make this content here, this mediocre content, for money. That's the last thing on my mind, or views. This is for me. I mean, isn't the whole idea of like a video log or a diary or any of that good stuff, isn't the whole idea that it's for you? You know, you're recording your thoughts, you're recording your maybe mundane daily activities, so that maybe one day, you know, you can go back and reflect on the past and see the truth. You know, how you felt and thought then at that time, rather than how you feel and think now in the future. It's an interesting topic, in my opinion. You know, the format and style of the video log, or the vlog, or the moto vlog, or the whatever. You know, you got guys like, I don't want to name names. I guess I should. You got guys like Shmee150 who would just have monstrous channels. They put out content that just, at least for me, blows my mind. You know, stuff that I never really get to see. His latest video, you know, hooning Mercedes AMG GTR in the snow. I mean, that's awesome. I mean, you got to admit, it's the kind of thing you're never going to get to do yourself. Even if you had a lot of money, you probably wouldn't want to hoon your super expensive car in the snow. I didn't notice in the video, but I mean, I wonder what kind of tires he was running there. Probably just the standard summer tires that car comes with. Oh, man. And then you got guys, you know, one of my favorite YouTubers, 650Ebe. You see him getting more and more into the track racing, which I just love. I don't really know where I'm going with any of this, but they have totally different moto vlog styles. You know, they're both trying to capture their lives and share them with others. Whereas for me, my intention is to reflect later on in my life. I can see where I have personally gone with the riding. I want to see a difference in my riding between, you know, now and my first video from over a year ago. That would be the intention of my moto vlogs. I want to see the riding, just my casual going the speed limit, following a minivan. I just want to see my riding doing that, reflecting more skill than it did in the past, just to show that I'm paying attention, that I'm learning, that I'm getting better, that I'm being safer out there on the streets, safer and more competent, you know, on the bike. I really take that seriously. I think anyone who knows me knows that I take safety very seriously on a motorcycle. I mean, you can only be so safe. Like, you can only be so safe. Anyone can get hit and killed on a motorcycle. You got your left turns in front of you. You've got getting rear-ended, sideswiped. You've got deer running out in front of you. And let's not even start to mention you've got the danger that you yourself bring with your ego. You know, going too hot in the corners, speeding too much, trusting other drivers too much. Look at that little swerve. Anyway, there's so much danger out there for us motorcyclists, it's ridiculous. And I hope that at least some of you out there, riders, you know, think about the danger when you go out and ride. Because I know I do. It's one of the things that's on the forefront of my mind. And I think a lot of people would say, you know, hey, you've got to be calm and cool and just not worry about it. And there's something to be said about that. You'll certainly feel more free if you don't worry about the danger. But on the other hand, I mean, how can you ignore the reality of the situation? I just finished my last brew. My one and only brew, I should say. I drank exactly one beer in about 17 minutes. I do have to wonder how this is going to come out. Kind of interesting. Voiceover, you really never see the voiceover much, I feel like, at these at the moto vlog level. It almost is like the antithesis of the vlog, right? Because the idea of the vlog is to give your opinion and thoughts in the moment, right, that you're riding. You can tell right now what I'm doing is so disconnected. I mean, I was just out here riding, just doing this, maybe an hour ago. Yeah, an hour and a half. It was an hour and a half ago. I was out, you know, performing the actions in this video, and now I'm talking about it. What am I talking about? I'm not talking about it. I'm talking about, you know, the philosophies of what a vlog is. And I think maybe that is the beauty and the curse of the voiceover, is that you can't disconnect. I can't focus on what I'm saying. And that's one of the reasons that you don't see me vlogging in the traditional sense. I don't want to get out here on the bike and concentrate on anything else but riding. Especially on, you know, an R6 or an R1200 GS. Especially in Fairfax County and Loudoun County, Northern Virginia sort of area, because there's just so much danger out here on the streets with these cars. You've got to keep on your game to avoid getting, you know, creamed by somebody. I tried to go fast here, but I wussed out. I was gonna brake late and kind of go through there at a reasonable clip, but it was too scary. I'm just not feeling it today with these roads the way they are. I mean, you can see that white kind of hue, the whiteness onto the road. That's just salt and sand. You know that affects the level of grip you have. Not like with a car where if you just push a little hard, you kind of understeer, and it's really no big deal. On a bike, if you push a little hard, you know, it might be the front that pushes, and you're going to be right on the ground before you can even blink. I'll give a shout out, you know, right now, thinking about it, to the viewer who commented about my Sedici gloves. As you can see, I've got the Dainese Full Metal D1 gloves now, and that is honestly because of you saying that those Sedici gloves did not hold up. Those Sedicis are sitting at the bottom of my bloody trunk of my car, just away from use. It's pretty funny. So what's going on with this bike? You know, what are my plans for it? What do I want to do with it? My next plan is, well, pretty nice, which it's to install my Woodcraft clip-ons. Not clip-ons, wow, my Woodcraft rear sets, excuse me. I'm not going back to edit that. That's not going to happen. I got my Woodcraft rear sets to put on, and I want to, while I do that, I definitely want to get the bike set up for GP shifting, because shifting the bike while it's leaned over, shifting, you know, pressing up on the shifter while the bike is leaned over either direction is a huge pain. I just don't like doing it at all. I think that's pretty exciting. The clip, you know, the rear sets, excuse me. God, I keep saying clip-ons. What am I doing here? All I can think about is new clip-ons, apparently. I don't have much of a problem here. I mean, I steer a little slow. Maybe wider clip-ons will help. I'll say it like this. The problem with steering quick isn't the clip-ons. It's you know, the testicular fortitude of the rider, how much they're willing to press on that bar to get the bike to turn in. And the clip-ons aren't going to exactly help you. But at the same time, if you're pressing hard and throwing the weight of the bike around quick, you know, it's not the clip-ons doing that for you. That's you having the balls, the fucking balls, to press that bar as hard as you can, or as hard as need be. I really don't know, because as you can see, I kind of don't quick flick. I turn in kind of slow still. I have the fear of just washing out, hucking my bike down the racetrack by turning in too quick. Yeah, this final section here, I'll say I'm just kind of taking it easy. I'm taking it easy, actually. I'm not taking it easy. I'm about to do 100 miles an hour indicated. I don't know. It's been the first time I've ridden in a while. I'm not going to justify it. It's been the first time I've ridden in a while, and that's it. I'm wanting to ride pretty quick. What you going to do? Go to jail, maybe. This guy here in the Chevy, I guess that's an HHR, one of the worst vehicles I've ever driven in my life. I just had to, as you can see, give the beans a little, not the beans, but give it a little bit of freaking throttle. So the final thing, we're actually getting pretty close to the end of this video here. The final thing I'd like to talk about is my CRF 230F, my dirt bike. Personally, that's my favorite bike. It puts the smile on my face the way these other motorcycles just don't. It's just crazy. Dirt riding is unbelievable. It's just nuts. It kicks you in the butt just going down the trail and doesn't let go. It's so much fun. My big problem with my 230F is that it's sprung for someone much lighter than me. It's, you know, honestly, it's, you know, it's a teenager's bike. And there's not too much I can do about that, but change the springs. So I'm gonna have to, you know, take the get the shocks off the bike. I should say this. I need to get the rear shock and the front forks off the bike and get them sent out to, like, I don't know, Race Tech or Penske or, you know, whomever, shock distributor maybe, to get the parts rebuilt and replaced. Basically, I need, you know, the proper weighting on those springs. I'm a big guy, you know, I weigh 225 pounds on a good day, and it, you know, wears on you. It wears on the bike. It's going to cause fork seals to go. It's going to cause the bike to bottom out, which I've definitely done multiple times. Bottoming that bike out is no good for the suspension, and it's no good for your safety. You know, it can cause problems. I've got enough problems just learning how to ride the bike properly, going over whoops, going over jumps, doing wheelies. And I don't even mean showing off wheelies, I mean practical wheelies up rocks, over logs, off ledges, you know, that kind of shit. And I, you know, I want to give myself all the help I can get. That also means gear, and one of the big things I think I need to do gear-wise on the dirt bike is get a knee brace. They're very expensive. I don't really know how I'm going to afford them, but it's something I need to look into for sure. I just have a lot of bike needs, you know. I think the GS, once I get the suspension from the GS, it's going to be set. The GS is going to be set for a while. I don't think I'm going to see any problems with it. R6, I've already got all the parts I need for it. Everything's good there. I actually bought a new windscreen that doesn't fit. What a pain. It's the right part. It's the right part, for sure. And everyone says, oh, it seems like it's not going to fit, but it does. It's not going to fit. It does not fit for my bike. I don't know what the hell's going on. But either way, these things happen. I'm going to keep it, and I might modify it to fit my bike with a Dremel. Seriously. And we'll see what happens. I mean, you know, it wasn't that expensive, and I can give it my best shot to get it to work. It's going to be pretty cool. We're actually coming up on the end of the video here. So we're coming back on Cascades, and not much else to say. Yeah, look at this guy. You know, I think he's trying to get over. I'm trying to be nice, let him in, and of course, nope, he's not even going this way. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Man, thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate it if you're still here. Just have a great day. Be safe on your bike. You know, motorcycling is fun, and it's always the most fun when you get to come home and think about the riding you just did. I'm gonna cut off now, and the video's gonna cut off in just a second. Have a safe, just wonderful day, everybody. Take care.